Evening. Welcome to this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show. My name is Leon Jones. Today's topic, looks are deceiving. Now, I'm putting this video forward because I run across a video by another YouTuber. Shout out to Paul DeMarco, that's his name. And a video that he shared, and he asked everyone else to share it, was black women are desperate looking for attention. Now, when I looked at the video, what I saw, it wasn't surprising. But it was not classy. What I saw was a young woman repeating over and over and over and over and over again that she was the most beautiful girl on Facebook. Very confident in her looks. But what was really obnoxious about the video was when she opened her mouth and the cursing came out. So you go from being beautiful on the outside, and yes, she was beautiful on the outside. She had long hair, dark-skinned young lady, talked like a valley girl. She also said she didn't date black guys. She also said she doesn't wear weave like ghetto women. Okay? Yes, that's true. But with all that being stated by this young lady, and is it her fault? No, it's not her fault. Who raised her? Where was she raised? Now, I can tell you where she was from, because she was listening to a country station called WPOC, which is 93.1, and that's back in Baltimore. And I'm from Baltimore. Moving on. The mannerisms in which this young female carried on was similar to a ghetto hood rat. Now, the only difference between this young lady and a ghetto hood rat was a small fraction. And that small fraction is, at least she didn't have the weave and the tattoos, but she had the attitude. Now, I'm not saying that everybody that has weave and tattoos, because that's being stereotypical, has an attitude. But what hasn't shocked me about this video is, as an African American woman, and a number of them get on YouTube, Instagram, and all these other social media sites, and they bring no substance, but they bring their body. Now, I'd like to tell you, sister, something. Black women are very beautiful women. The problem with a number of black women is they don't know how to be feminine. Because in that video, you go to the end, around the 15 or 16 minute mark, she's spitting. Spitting like a guy who had chew in his mouth. Calling whomever was responding to her all kinds of B's and F's, just like men. Had a lot of testosterone. But when I go back and look at this video, this young lady has mental issues. Could be issues of abandonment. And this is a product of having no father. And what I present in my 52 rules of dating, which I'm going to be going over some of the rules to help men and to help women. But what I want to tell you men is, when you are dating, you must understand this. You have to be leery of a woman's outside, because at the end of the day, it's not what's outside, it's what's inside. And the mannerisms of this young lady were just that of a guy. And I served in the military for 17 years. And most of us that I served with had manners. Certainly we cursed. Certainly we spat. We had guys who chewed tobacco. But this chick, she was in her bra and panties, which that, back in my day, and I'm 51 years old, was prohibited. And I just want to put this out about some of the young ladies. What I'm seeing here in the 2000s is that a number of young ladies, and not just black, they seem to be utilizing virtue. What do I mean by virtue? Image. It's not just on social media, but it's also in the dating sites. It's also photographs that they're taking, uploading them to different websites to get attention. And the reason why they're getting all this attention is from this point of view that I'm going to bring to the table. Because you have a number of men out there. Now, I'm not going to use the word simp, but what I am going to use the word, I'm going to use this word called low self-esteem. That's basically what a simp is. It's a guy who has a low self-esteem, who really can't get women. So what he's trying to do is appease a woman to get her to like him. But at the end of the day, what does he want to do with that woman? He wants to have sex with her. So he's going to try to do everything in his power. Wrong move. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get laughed at, thrown under the bus, disrespected. And that's what this young lady did to black men. She said she liked white guys. And I'm going to tell you what these white guys are going to do to a young lady like that. They're going to gangbang her. She's going to look like one of the young ladies, and you all are very familiar with it. It's called ghetto gaggers, where you have Caucasian men having rough sex with a black woman. That's called degradation. But she thinks white guys are better. Okay, everybody has a preference. But I'm not talking about who she dates. What I'm talking about is the attitude and what has promulgated this attitude with some of these women getting on this social media looking for attention. Now, there is a market, and Brother JD Black, and subscribe to his channel, he brought it to light yesterday with a video because, guys, I got to tell you this. You have to get to know yourselves a little bit better and what your limitations are. Because the problem is some of us don't know who we are. And we're picking wrong women. And what happens is some of you get on YouTube with anger and take it out on everybody, not just the women, but some of the brothers too. Now, with this woman that I saw, and I will leave the link to the video at the bottom of my video so you can all see it yourself. I'm just not talking about it. I'm going to be like David Carroll. I'm going to set it right in your lap and you comment on it. Because this is a kind of women that a number of guys is dating, and you are constantly getting hurt by this type of woman, or you're knocking up this type of woman, and at the end of the day, you're either in jail, You're broke or you're dead. Why? Because you met the wrong person just because she looked good. I'm going to tell you guys again, looks are very deceiving. When you meet somebody, there's nothing wrong with them having a college education, but that does not mean that they know how to be a wife or a partner. Just because she looks good, that does not mean that she is quality. Just because she has long hair, no tattoos, because I'm comparing this woman to the woman who does have the stereotypical attitude because she did. You can hear it. And no class. Now, she is a product of a dysfunctional family. No father in her life. The mother's probably dysfunctional. And at the end of the day, this woman's dysfunctional. This is why you get a number of women looking for that attention on social media, because she said she is a celebrity. A celebrity of what? And I hate to say this, but when it comes to black folk, we get on social media and make a mockery out of ourselves. I don't know what some of these individuals are looking for. You're not getting paid. You're getting a lot of views, of course. But brothers, the buck has got to stop with us. We have to stop being thirsty, because a number of us are thirsty. Now, I don't know if this young lady has a YouTube channel, and her name is Tracy. But I bet you she does. She probably has a lot of subscribers, a lot of likes, and a lot of comments on how good she looks. And the problem with us guys is we overlook the substance for the looks. But we'll take a plain Jane type of woman and says she's ugly, even though she has substance. For you young guys out there, when you get in your 40s and 50s, you're going to have to put away the looks and use substance. Because at the end of the day, looks are deceiving. I want you to go and check that video link out under my video, see what you think. But that is this edition of the 401 Talk Zone radio show for Thursday, December 22nd, 2016. You can tune into the 401 Talk Zone radio show every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio. Guest calling number is 215-383-5785. And if you like my videos, please share and subscribe to the 401 Talk Zone radio show so I can continue to give you quality information for educational purposes from a professional and mature perspective. Also on this channel, I don't engage in any controversial or debates or emotional issues, nor do I engage in drama and unnecessary bickering. My channel is to provide you with education to help you meet the challenges that you will face in the real world. So I keep everything realistic, but positive. Just remember, knowledge is power. Now, if you have a video, a topic, or a channel that you would like me to shout out over the air on Blog Talk Radio and this YouTube channel, please email me at lej6521@gmail.com. If you want to leave a comment, I like comments. But make sure your comments are pithy. No bloviating or pettifogging. If you wish to opine. And that's this video. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. Please remember, be gentle and respectful to each other, and have a wonderful and blessed evening. Good night.